we'd like to welcome everybody to our Thunder Ridge High School Titan Cast tonight. Welcome you in from wherever you are. Got Trent DeBell, that's myself here, Principal of Thunder Ridge, and Mr. Travis Hobson, he's our athletic director. We are back again this evening for our Titan Cast. We have Thunder Ridge girls basketball versus Madison. Tonight is senior night, and Travis, what do you think? Last home game for girls.
Isn't it crazy?
Man,
Fast.
I tell you what.
This season
seems like we were just doing volleyball with these guys.
Yeah, really, it's crazy how fast this season's gone. Now, granted, the schedule is kind of wonky because they still have a half dozen games left, but they're all on the road. So a road stand to end the season and right into districts. But senior night tonight, celebrating our lone senior, Nevaeh Davenport, and those. I guess regarding the technological piece, we should have just tuned in and let them watch, but that was fun.
Yeah.
Nevaeh Davenport, our only senior this year, and it made a nice having one senior able to throw a little extra love their way, and the Jumbotron is full of the whole pageantry of Nevaeh growing up, and saw some pretty funny pictures that made me laugh.
A lot of cute pictures. Until she was a baller from day one.
If you notice on the camera, which you probably can't see from either angle at this point, but all of our girls tonight having Nevaeh Davenport shirts on, and they say "You can't guard me" with a picture of Nevaeh as it's got to be about a 3-month-old baby.
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool. The whole team's wearing them, JV and everybody else, coaching staff. They've shed most of them on the bench at this point, but the girls are still wearing them for a warm-up shirt tonight, and I think it's awesome.
I do too. And one thing we noticed up on the Jumbotron, I don't know that you or I knew this, but Jumbotron showed that Nevaeh has committed to College of Southern Idaho to continue that basketball career. So good for her.
Said offered. I hadn't heard she's committed yet.
Oh, maybe she didn't. I did. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it did say offered, not committed.
Sorry to correct you. I think it said offered. Just want to put Nevaeh in a bad spot there online, but I'm pretty sure it said offered, and I have not gotten wind of where she's decided to go yet. Well, hello, Eric Boyce, our head of officials this weekend. Tonight, we got Kyle Martin over there, and I'm not sure.
Is that Jeff Waldron? No, that's not Jeff Waldron.
Eric, who's that?
Kobe Hill.
Kobe Hill. This is an all-star crew here tonight. Look at this. Well, let's go ahead and get into some pregame. We got 9.5 minutes left. So I'm going to admit here that it seems like in this, if you guys tuned in last Tuesday, this last game against Pocatello, we were, of course, I was having camera difficulties, so it's off and on. Now we got not just one camera angle, but two. It was a blessing in disguise on Tuesday. So treat the fans to a couple different angles. On that note, though, we wanted to break out our first ever pregame audio interview with the coach. So Coach Bull and I were able to sit down and chat, but this guy didn't push the right button. So, sorry, Coach. Everything we talked about, it's not going to be on here because this guy screwed it up. And
we'll figure out another one.
I will say this, though. I took some copious notes fresh from my memory about what she talked about keys to the game. And the better thing is we don't got to come up with keys to the game tonight. She did for us.
Yeah.
So I can't wait for that.
And she knows the keys to the game more than we would.
She does. We already got a few favorites, by the way. So on that note, boss, let me just share with you a few things. The first thing Coach talked about, I'm going to hijack a couple minutes here. She talked adamantly about Nevaeh Davenport being a senior. We want to talk about her. The love she has for Nevaeh was palpable. You can cut it in the room. She talked about how she's embraced her leadership role this year and really taken on mentoring younger players. She talked specifically about mentoring Ellie Boyle and helping her be a better, more efficient point guard, moving the ball around. She's been working how to teach a couple young posts about how to work in the low block. And that's something she wants to talk about, is how versatile of a player she is and what she brings to the offense. And that she can dribble penetrate, she can shoot the three, she's got a mid-range jumper, she can reach around the bucket. She can do it all. And so the shirt saying "you can't guard me" isn't always wrong. She has been tough to defend.
I couldn't agree more. Just watching Nevaeh over the last 4 years, she was on the varsity team as a freshman. Wasn't a starter, but definitely belonged on the team at that point, coming in as a freshman. And not a lot of people knew who she was. I believe she moved in from out of state. Right before her freshman year, and we were happy to have her, and kind of a breath of fresh air when she came in her freshman year. And from there, it's just really developed into a great ball player. And I'll just say as principal, just an even better young lady. I've never seen Nevaeh not have a smile on her face when she's walking in the office or interacting with somebody. She's just happy all the time, and I really appreciate the way that she's handled herself over the last 4 years. She really has represented herself, her family, the team, the school, to a great, great level, and really going to miss Nevaeh. Personally, I hope she chooses to go to college somewhere close so that we can have a chance to go watch her. But it's just been awesome to see her, and I couldn't agree more with Coach Boyle, that she's really been that mentor this year. The kids have really had to rely on her at times, and Nevaeh has stepped up and been that reliable player that you can kind of count on and have that senior leadership when you're trying to make a run for the district tournament and get a state tournament berth.
Yeah, she's really been kind of the heartbeat of our program for the last several years, and really nice. It was really enjoyable to listen to Coach Boyle just talk about how much she's meant not only to Chelsea herself, and Chelsea's been in the program for as long as Nevaeh has, or longer, and being able to watch her grow up from an incoming transfer in as a freshman, clear through a graduating senior, and what if. It's hard. You and I both coached. We really get close to players. Coaches always get really close to their players, and they become effectively extensions of their own children.
Oh, for sure.
You care for them in the exact same way, and you lay down anything you could to help them and promote for them. And to see them leave is always kind of challenging. I'm even just. It's hard. I mean, it draws it pulls on your heartstrings, something fierce.
Yeah.
We talked a couple of things about the potential for this environment, and it's not only is it senior night, it's faculty plus one night. You can talk about that in a minute. The initiative we're trying to do from your office to get our school community, our teachers and patrons involved, and get them out to games. She mentioned that in girls basketball, I mean, this is about as big of a rivalry as we have in the conference. We still feel like that redheaded stepchild, for the better part of expression. We don't really have a rival, but this is certainly turning into one.
100%. Yeah, with Madison, I mean, you always want to beat Madison, right? I mean, like it or not, their school has produced good programs over the years, and you know that when you play Madison, you're going to have to bring it, and you're going to have to win, and to bring it to win, and you just you have to respect them, but you also know that when you do beat them, you've worked hard and put forth your best effort, and when you do that, that creates a little bit of a rivalry because you know they're going to bring their best effort too.
For sure, and so far, every game we played with these guys over the last several years, they've been tight games. I don't remember a blowout in the mix for either side, and every game is pretty tough. It's well contested. We played up at Madison last time. I happened to be in Florida at the time. I missed it. I watched it, but it got physical.
Did
it got maybe some might say even a touch excessive, and I couldn't pinpoint an aggressor or a victim on the other side. I think it went both ways, but there are some layers of complexity to this rivalry, these particular two teams, and I've been graced and blessed with some exceptional officials and a lot of community support to watch this particular game, and I have no doubts this will be nothing short of a barn burner.
I agree. I'm excited to watch the game tonight. I think both teams right now are playing the best basketball that they've played all season, especially Thunder Ridge. As we watched the last 4, 5, 6 games, Thunder Ridge has really improved, I think, on at least from my perspective. We didn't beat Rigby the other night, but we probably played Rigby about as well as anybody has played them so far this year. Rigby's obviously undefeated and ranked very high in rankings for the state, but I think Thunder Ridge girls basketball has been playing really well, and Allie Nielsen she had 24 points the other night.
So that's something Coach wanted to bring up. She was singing Allie's praises, and Allie didn't just have 24 points. I believe 17 of those came in the fourth quarter, if I remember.
Yep,
17
I think
14.
so.
She
only had 2 at halftime. I know that.
2 at halftime, had 24 in the game. I want to say she had 17 in the fourth quarter alone. Just leading scorer in the game. Just took over the fourth quarter and had a heck of a game. I asked Coach about that, about Allie, and asked about how Allie's going to need to impact this game. And Coach, every time I tried to bait her into talking about any individual player, she drew the conversation back to the team. And I got to say, I loved it. I loved listening to the conversation from her. It was all about team. She talked excessively about how that's how they feel, the girls. It's not Coach saying this, it's the girls.
Yes.
And she as soon as I mentioned Allie, she says, I want you to know, we're in the locker room, And the first thing after we started, celebrate and slap her back and high five and all that fun stuff and celebrate, Allie, she stopped everybody and said, no, thank you guys for finding me the open shots, for getting me the assist, for setting the pick. I got hot, but I couldn't have gotten hot without you guys. And the celebration turned into a team celebration. I wasn't there, but I wish I would have been, because that would have warmed my heart something fierce.
Well, and that just tells you that Coach Boyle, those girls have really bought into what Coach is putting out. And, any good coach is going to talk about the team versus an individual. And where Allie did that, and Allie's a nice kid. I mean, we know that. Every day in school, Allie's a nice kid. But we know that team has really bought the team culture that Coach Boyle's putting out there. And love that they had that interaction together in the locker room as a team. You don't get those experiences back. And even though you're not on the floor, those experiences help your play on the floor.
Well, we've got about 85 seconds-ish before we get into the national anthem. I want to drop the quick nugget on you of what Coach told me. Hey, boys. See the officials come by and saying hello. Little Kyle Martin, old Dookie.
Kyle the regular.
Yeah,
love having him around.
We haven't seen Kyle Martin in a hot minute. It sure is nice to see him get out of the office or off the golf course at least something. I'm not sure what he's been doing, but he has not been in my gym at all. So good to see you, Kyle.
I'm not sure Kyle's been in our gym since we played that game against Rigby boys last year to go to the state tournament. That might be the last time that Kyle's been in our gym.
Yeah, we had you once this year.
Once this year. Maybe I was out of town for that game.
It is the East Idaho tournament, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We had the Sprinkler game. Yeah, pretty pitiful. I've seen you once, and it's a holiday tournament, Kyle.
Kyle,
hey.
I think that probably might have been the easiest game you have ever officiated.
Elementary, he says. I heard it was good. Yeah, Shelley Blackwood boys, I heard it was good. Well, we're gonna need to take a radio timeout, so to speak, because the voice of the Titans, Mike Bueller, is back on the horn, and pretty hard
you
to
can
hear.
tell when Mike's on the horn, baby.
I've got him turned off, but it's going to turn on for the national anthem. So we're going to go off for just 1 second, guys. We'll be right back for the national anthem. All right, and we're back. As promised, we're going to jump right into the Keys game. I got to adjust my volume so make sure everybody can hear us. You sound okay?
Yep.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Well, let's jump into Keys game while we're getting the sportsmanship announcement up on the Titantron, the Idaho Central Credit Union Titantron. We'll get to our sponsors here in a minute, but had a chance to talk to Coach. And you said, Coach, I don't, you probably don't listen to our broadcast, which she does. But we, Trent and I often have to come up with our own keys to the game, and we're just kind of throwing spit wads at walls here. So, so she gave us legitimate keys to the game. I'm excited to give them from her. These are hers, not us. So offensively, let me see if you got any guesses. You guess what she might have said?
My guess is we got to beat the zone for Madison. Madison has a great zone. We've seen it over the years. They do I guess I would call it a 3-2 zone, but your top, Mia Walsh comes out up there in the center, and she kind of controls that. that zone for those guys, and we've got to be able to get the ball inside and get some buckets without having me take advantage of us down low. Keep her outside.
It's as if you were in the meeting with Coach. That's about exactly doggone near word for word what she said. Mia Walsh is something she absolutely knows is where they're going to be. She wasn't there last time we played them. She was off on a family vacation, and we were able to be fortunate that. But that zone they run, effectively a 1-3-1 zone, is really difficult, especially you got a lot of length. Mia is an exceptionally long volleyball player. She's a heck of a volleyball player.
Yep.
In fact, half their roster is volleyball players, and they're good. And that length can make that 1-3-1 zone. You can have one player lock down effectively the entire keyhole vertically 15 feet and horizontally 15 feet. That's
Correct.
trouble, and she can do that.
Yep, she can control that.
To beat the zone, you got to move the ball around quickly and make that zone shift and get the open looks by getting the zone to overshift, as she's talking about.
And our passes have got to be crisp, and the receivers from those passes have got to be in position to get a ball while keeping their defender off the ball. We've just got to be clean.
Yeah, for sure. So that's one key to the game. The first key obviously was ball movement and then beat their zone and put their zone into conflict. But the second key to the game was they got to do a great job rebounding on both ends of the floor. We're going to talk about it offensively and defensively. And she said Madison is one of the better rebounding teams in the conference, and maybe even the state. And the third key kind of caught me off guard. I'll share this one with you because you won't get it, I promise. She didn't want to settle for the 3-ball tonight.
Oh, okay.
That caught me off guard because we've been a wildly good shooting 3-ball team.
One thing I'll say about that is I kind of understand where she's coming from. If you can work the ball down low, that does take time off the clock, and it keeps the ball out of Madison's hands to be able to score. So your offense could lead to a better defense that way.
And I think that's what she's going for there is to get to if she can manipulate the ball to the inside of the paint. She said she would have to have a good game out of her bigs. You're going to see Nevaeh work from top to low and get down low, draw some attention. But if we can get the ball into the paint, whether it looks there or not, the kick three then could be there because that will force the defense down, shift it overshift as she was saying, and then push it into an open look and a shot. So I thought it was a great game plan.
100%.
It caught me off guard, to be honest.
And we, if we do need to take a few threes, we got some shooters. So
defense, the keys to the game. What do you guess Coach had for defense?
You got to rebound the ball. Madison, they're going to get shots up. That's how basketball goes. But you can't give them second opportunities. So defensively, when the ball goes up, we've got to be able to box out and not just box out, but you got to go get the ball after you put a body on somebody. And so we can't allow Madison tonight to have any extra chances.
I agree. I would have said the same thing, and Coach Boda too. Rebounding is a key factor on both sides of the ball. Probably something we'll need to track and talk about throughout the game, and I'm sure we'll be able to make that happen. She used a word to me that I haven't heard her use yet. I'm going to share with you. She said we need to get scrappy on defense. And from my perspective, just given my nature and growing up and what I have been taught in basketball, that made me so happy. Because I think it's such a neutralizing factor when a defense can get physical and scrappy. And if last game is any indicator, last time we saw Madison, it was a really scrappy game. And we have been getting increasingly physical on the defensive end of the floor. And it served us well.
You've said it before, but we've got 9 players on the team. That's five fouls per player. You got to keep 5 in the game, so you got 40 fouls to give.
Yeah, you got 40 fouls.
Not that we want to put them on the line, but you also want to make sure that they know you're here.
No, we don't want to put them on the line, but at the same time, I mean, there's a time and a place, and you got to make sure your fouls count. The last thing she talked about is she's got a couple of new defensive looks to throw at him, and I tried to press her for what they were, and she says, "Yep, you'll find out."
All right, I guess we'll find out.
All she would tell me is that there are looks no one has seen yet.
All right, go Chelsea.
As we get ready for tip-off here, we have not covered our starters, so quickly, do you want to cover starters?
Yeah, you bet. So going to start, we'll go with Madison here. Got number 2, Tori Parker. She is a senior. Got number 3, Sloan Humphreys. She's a junior. 13, Mia Walsh. We talked about her in the pregame. She's a senior. 21, Aspen Boyce is a senior. 22, Camry Call is also a senior. So Madison starts tonight 4 seniors and 1 junior. For Thunder Ridge, we got number 0, Macy Stokes. She's a junior. Number 5, Allie Nielsen. She's a junior. Number 20, Ellie Boyle. She's a freshman. 24, Mia Taylor. She is a junior. And number 34, talked about her in pregame as well. Senior night, Nevaeh Davenport. And looking forward to the game.
Well, we missed some big action there. Madison takes the opening toss, goes down, and as promised, Coach Boyle said that they threw a new look, and it was, from what I could tell, maybe a rotating 1-3-1, maybe a boxing one, maybe the one on Mia Walsh. It was kind of hard to tell, but they were rotating the middle, and it did give Madison fits. They had a loose ball, went back over the timeline, jump ball, Thunderbirds ball, missed the bucket, and we're back on Madison offense.
Gotcha.
Catch you up to the game.
Yep, we'll kind of see how this goes and how this flows, and see kind of how things go. Looks like number 21, that would be Aspen Boyce, up for 2-0 Madison.
Macy Stokes on the baseline penetration there, put up a little bit of a wild shot, didn't get it in there. Rebound goes to Madison. Now we're slowing the offense down on the offensive end. Trying to front up Mia. Look at Allie Nielsen fronting Mia Walsh with a banked 3-ball from Camry Hall. Takes a score to 5-0. Madison,
Bank is open.
6.5.
Bank is open early.
They're shifting the ball over, moving side to side, resetting, and there comes the vaunted 1-3-1 zone. And there's that inside-out shot that she was looking for. It's a good shot from Nevaeh.
Had a good look there.
Yeah, good 3-ball look.
Keep shooting. Those are going to fall.
A little long, but rebound goes to number 3, Sloan Humphreys, and she's working her way down the floor. Ball into Mia Walsh, now into Tori Parker. In for a bucket. Gets a couple, and 7-0, 6 minutes.
You know, we talked a little bit about senior night, but sometimes when you have senior night, you're a little bit more emotional. It's your last home game. You just have a little bit more to start the game, a little bit more in the tank, and so once we settle down, we'll be okay. So 3-ball there for Macy Stokes. Getting first score for Thunder Ridge on the board, 7-3 Thunder Ridge, or 7-3 Madison.
And again, going back to what Coach Boyle talked about, that wasn't just a wild 3-ball from the volleyball line. That was worked inside out, side to side, and that last look that went into the paint, back out. That's what gets open 3-ball looks. Mia Walsh lost possession of the ball. Tip goes to Nevaeh Davenport, credited with a steal there. Bring the ball up, being guarded closely by Boyce. Now Humphreys.
Up to Macy Stokes again
and
for
another
3.
longer 3-ball for Macy Stokes.
Great shooting there.
Even up that 7-0 deficit to a 6-7 1-point deficit at this point. 5 minutes left first quarter. Number 3, Sloan Humphreys.
Good to see those balls go in for Macy to start the game. You know, Macy had a good game the other night against Pokey, but didn't score a whole lot. You know, maybe it wasn't her night to put points on the board, but it's nice to see Macy kind of get back in that groove to start the game here. You get Macy hot, and you better watch out for her.
I couldn't agree more. Camry Hall there with a dead corner 3-ball. With her second 3-ball of the night, 6 points, brings the Madison lead to 4, 10-6. Madison, 4:39 turnover. Titans going back to Madison. Ball inbound and being brought back across floor. Sloan Humphreys, point guard. Defended up top by Macy Stokes. Working through, shot over from Camry Colgan, left and long.
It's an offensive rebound there for Madison. Back out to number 3, Sloan Humphreys for 3. So there's an extra chance there for Madison that we've got to clean that up a little bit.
Yeah, we'll start tracking those offensive rebounds, 4 points. And that's, again, Coach Boyle's key to the game was rebound and not giving them second chance points, and there's 3 of them right there.
So you're seeing that defense that we talked about before the game started from Madison, where Mia Walsh is up there, top of the key. Got 2 down low, 2 out on the wing, and it's that standard Madison defense that we've seen from Coach Sutton over the last couple of few games playing these guys.
Well, Allie Nielsen there taking the 3-ball looks, kind of measuring distances and making sure it's still the same distance it always has. Mia Walsh with a long 3-ball shot, long defensive rebound. Nevaeh Davenport, ball quickly moved to the play, knocked out of bounds by Mia Walsh.
Nope, they called it out of bounds on Allie Nielsen. So ball's going to be returned to Madison here.
All right, turnover Titans. Ball back into Madison's hands. Now, Coach and I did talk a little bit about valuing each possession, and I know what she means by that is that we just can't be turning the ball over. I had 4 turnovers, and I'm sure Coach is not quite fuming yet, but she won't be pleased about that. And
great defensive play from Macy Stokes there, knocking the ball off of number 22, Camry Call. Going to be turned over to the Titans here. So
return the
good
favor.
Defense.
Yeah, good defense from Macy Stokes. Turnover count right now is We've turned the ball over 4 times, and we've taken them twice.
Getting ready to check in here for Madison, and next dead ball is going to be number 1, Brody Spencer, and number 11, Jalen Shaw. Brody a senior and Jalen Shaw a junior.
Oh, wow, that was a tough look there. Tori Parker went up with a contested shot. Mia Taylor had a hand on it, kind of fought through the pressure and got the ball up and in.
Yeah. Good strong shot there from Tori.
Brings the score 15 for Madison, 6 for Thunder Ridge, 2:34 left in the first quarter. Nevaeh looking to penetrate into the keyhole, didn't quite get it. Shot from Mia Taylor off about 18 feet, a little long.
Rebound to Madison. Come bring the ball, get back up the floor again here.
I don't really want to keep going back into past games and trends and habits, but this is how we started against Pocatello too.
Yep.
That's how we started against Rigby the other day too.
That's
and
right.
I'm getting the hint that we're just kind of need a little time to warm up and warm that motor up. It is cold out.
It is?
That was a bad joke. That was bad. All right, I'll quit making jokes.
Might be cold out, but we've had some great weather this January.
That's not my jokes. Aren't my bad. I should just bag the jokes.
So talked about the subs coming in for Madison. Also for Thunder Ridge, number 33, Kayla Coons, going to come in, take the place of. She's going to take the place of Mia Taylor on that. So score 15-6 in favor of Madison. Got about 1:45 left in the first quarter.
Running
good defensive play from Allie Nielsen there. Knocked the ball out of Mia Walsh's hands.
When Macy Stokes really find her way on a defense at the end of this evening.
You know, one thing, I don't doubt this from our players. I know that they want to come out tonight and they want to win this game for Nevaeh. Talked about teamwork, and they want to win that game. The bank is open on both ends here.
Allie Nielsen
banks in that 3.
From 30 feet, no less. I mean, and banked it.
Yeah, straight on into the square, into the rim.
We call that an adrenaline shot. Boss, if you don't mind, let's go ahead and take a short break to thank a couple of our sponsors. Titancast brought to you primarily by Murdoch Manwaring and Cardin. Go ahead and find their ad and tune us out. So go to a graphic for Murdoch Manwaring.
Awesome.
A little late on the comeback there. I'll get my fingers a little better, but we're back in. Our secondary camera angle, yeah, it's just a little bit behind us. There we go.
Here we are, back. Thank our sponsors, ICCU, Murdoch Manwaring, Cardin. Appreciate all they do for Thunder Ridge. Thunder Ridge basketball there. Nevaeh Davenport goes up for a shot. Offensive rebound. Kayla Coons.
Nice.
Did a little fake out there. Goes back up with the layup. Good move from Kayla there. Good defensive rebound. Offensive rebound. Good job for her there.
Well, that's an orb for points. Offensive rebound for points. Some of my old school days, a little foul on the floor there. Allie Nielsen didn't like it.
Going to be the first foul of the game there. So first team foul for Thunder Ridge. First personal foul for Allie. And boy, how often in basketball do you not see a foul called until 54 seconds left in the first quarter?
That might be a first for me. You know, one of my old jobs working on the bench at a couple of basketball programs, I always charted in-game stats for my head coaches and come back to a little of my days. But broadcasting and talking while taking stats is not easy.
Yeah.
Kayla Coons gets the ball inserted into her, goes up hard, gets fouled by number 1 Brody Spencer, her first charge foul, shooting 2. Kayla Coons to the line.
Good strong move from Kayla there. Getting ready to check in for Madison is going to be back in as Sloan Humphreys and Aspen Boyce.
Kayla Coons' number makes her first. Brings a score to Madison 15, Thunder Ridge 12. You can see that graphic on the screen. Again, one of our camera angles has the screenshot of the scoreboard on it. One does not, but one, I think, has a different, cooler angle.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll show you that one.
So real quick, while Kayla's putting this second free throw in the basket, going to be joined at halftime and during the third quarter tonight from our head boys basketball coach, TJ Train. Going to be our guest tonight, and we'll talk about the big win that the boys had at Madison last night, first win in at Madison in Thunder Ridge school history. So proud of those guys. Good hard-fought game, and we're going to hear from Coach Train about his thoughts about that game and about the season. So looking forward to that.
Well, back on the defensive end, really starting to find our groove. Our Thunder Titans finding the groove on the defensive end. As Coach said, she wanted to see him get scrappy, and there was an example of that. Ellie Boyle did a great job just being aggressive with her hands, got a deflection, turnover out of bounds, Titan ball. With probably one shot left, 12 seconds left, trying to work that one shot. Again, working inside the paint, as we asked. Inside out, back up inside. An errant pass in from Miss Nielsen gives Madison a quick, fast break and did not get a shot off.
Good defense from Thunder there. Certainly would have loved to get our shot down on the other floor, or on the other end of the floor, but
Madison's going to get the ball after these short break. Looks like also
it's like Mia Walsh getting ready to check back in.
Yeah, so it's Tori Parker. Look at that starting lineup's going to come right back. And let's take another short break, a commercial break with a short sponsor video from Idle Central Credit Union.
Has it been that way the whole time?
Oh, I just cussed on air too. Oh my gosh, I did it. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Oh, Travis, you're an idiot. Still on air.
Because being human is a full-time job.
All right, we are back, and I will offer right away a quick apology. My Freudian mouth, big mouth slip there. All right, Travis, get back into it. All right, these girls, I got to get back into it. The girls are in, I got to get in.
We weren't sure if our voices were coming through, so we had to double check that. So we apologize if you didn't hear anything during the first quarter, but hopefully you can hear us again.
No, we've been on the first quarter. I know we turned off for that first commercial break. I was not sure we came back in out of it. Then by the time I turned it on, I was mad at myself and said something I shouldn't have. So. Yeah. Apologies. Sorry about that. All right, we're back on. Nevaeh, ball across the timeline, 7:44, 15-13, closing the gap. Allie Nielsen looking to insert down into Kayla Kuntz, knocked out of bounds.
So
turnover.
Two turnovers to start the second quarter, one from each team. One possession ball game right now.
I like the one possession ball game. Having jumped down in a hole, a 7-point hole to come back and make it a 2-point ball game. Good news for us. Insert pass from Brody Spencer gets tipped over into Macy Stokes' hands. Allie Nielsen bringing the ball across.
Good defense from Allie there. Up and in
from
Kayla Kuntz. I like when Kayla gets that ball right there and just immediately takes it to the hole. She knows she's being guarded solo there and takes it to the hole. I think that's, if we can keep that going, that will bode well for us.
Well, Kayla, just a sophomore, just still finding her way. A 3 ball there from number 3, Humphreys.
Another banked in 3-pointer.
That's the third or fourth tonight.
Holy moly!
A lot of shout out, kudos to Kayla Kuntz, who's just battling her way. Nice play there again from Kayla Kuntz. She's really must be feeling it.
Ellie Boyle up and in with the left hand there.
Great assist from Kayla Kuntz. Love that shot. Nice job. So Humphreys, ball back in play. Ooh, slid there. Might have. People behind me certainly thought she traveled. No big deal. Moving the game along. Again, good defense. Starting to get more and more physical. Old school Madison motion offense. Got to see a lot of.
Mia Walsh takes the dribble drive up with the left hand. No good. Out of bounds off on Madison. Going to be Thunder Ridge ball here. So Titans have a chance to take the first lead of the game here.
So I got to tell you, I'm seeing on offensive end from Madison right now a lot of the old school Billy Hawkins motion offense. And I was kind of confused about, we watching boys or girls, and Billy Hawkins there, and Clyde Nelson, the old school, used to coach the girls up in the same stuff. And there's Clyde Nelson. You got the errant ball, throw it back to the boys. So, hey, Clyde.
Basketball junkie over there.
Well, I tell you what. So a lot of, offense is working. I think Thunder Ridge's defense is really starting to put the Madison offense in conflict. And that right there is exactly what you can do against that 2-3-1-3-1
Yep.
zone. Get the ball. Nice shot.
Nevaeh Davenport up for 3. Titans take the first lead, 20-18.
Again, that inside out look. Get the ball into the paint. Get the zone to collapse. Get one of your shooters on the perimeter. Get it back out to them and get that open shot. Coach Sutton here, just, for proximity-wise, we're actually closer to the Madison bench than we are the Thunder Ridge bench. So we can hear Coach Sutton. He did not like the no calling a foul there.
I thought it was a good call.
I do too. You know, by the way, I see Commissioner Dan Andresen up there, who was our guest on our show on Tuesday.
Good to have Dan.
My goodness, I learned so much from Dan, and I went back and listened to it.
Number 2, Tori Parker up there, 2 points for her, ties the game 20-20.
And it was pretty neat to have Dan talk through some of those things. You know, one of the things I took away from Dan was not all contacts are these fouls.
That's right.
And talked a lot about charges versus blocks, and then ultimately what trying to get officials to do, and then how they interact with coaches, kids, and parents. Jump ball, held ball, possession's going to come in back, remain with Thunder Ridge.
So coming in for Madison, number 11, Jalen Shaw, and 22, Camry Call.
Score right now knotted up at 20, 5:17 left in the first half.
I think we also missed, for Thunder Ridge, Addie Briggs coming into the game.
Well, baseline inbound play just off the fingertips. Kayla Coons gets tipped to the backcourt, and Sloan Humphries took off. There's no one catching her.
Yep.
Easy way up, 22-20. Physicality is increasing. We keep talking about that. We kind of expected that to happen.
We did.
Working that ball across the floor. Wide open shot
Allie
from
Nielsen
Allie
for
Nielsen.
3.
Looked good.
In and out. Mia Walsh with the rebound. Gets her out on the outlet.
Quick transition offense.
Sloan Humphries Jalen Shaw up and with a 3, no good. Out of bounds to the Titans. Checking back in for Thunder Ridge, Macy Stokes. So, going to slow it down here for Thunder Ridge. Had a fairly quick-paced game so far. I like the way the ball's moving for both teams, and like the way the offenses are working, and I like the way the defenses are working. Both teams working hard here. Into the game for Thunder Ridge, number 5, Lucy Puckmeyer. Going to be out of bounds, Thunder Ridge basketball.
I'm catching some flack on the text messages here that I haven't been around a whole lot. And I might have been talking a little trash to a few folks.
So Nevaeh up and no good with the left hand, out of bounds on Thunder. Madison's got the ball here. Bringing it up the floor is number 11, Jalen Shaw. Good defense there from Addie Briggs, staying with her. Appeared as though we're on a one-on-one defense here. Going to have a foul call on the floor. Going to go against number 21, Aspen Boyce. Going to be her first personal first team foul of the quarter. So fouls at a minimum
I believe
tonight.
that's the first team foul of the game for Madison.
I think you're right.
And Thunder Ridge with the same, just one foul piece. Allie Nielsen with Thunder Ridge's lone foul. Nevaeh Davenport, awesome.
Up and in. Great drive.
What an absolute attack the rack there. You hear the expression, attack the rack. That's right. That's what that looks like right there. Nevaeh Davenport attacking the rack, getting the easy bucket there.
College level move there from Nevaeh.
Still playing a lot of hard-fought man. Late on the backside, help close out, but looks to me like I've been trying to figure out what coach has been talking about with all the unique defenses she's throwing at him, and so far she's shifted between 2 different zones and now 2 different variations of man. They're fronting anybody on the low block right now. When we had the first 5 in there, that backside help had been there. We're certainly missed that right there, but it'll come back. Sometimes you come off the bench, you got to kind of catch things and.
So Aspen Boyce at the line for Madison. Her first free throw is up and good. She's got a second right here. Second free throw, misses that. Ball kind of bounces around there.
Loose ball foul there.
Foul's going to be called
to
on
Mia
Mia
Walsh,
Walsh.
13, her first foul, team foul 2 of the quarter and the game. I really wish, so go ahead.
No, in for Madison, Sloan Humphreys.
I really wish we had a telestrator we could talk through with drawings, because I'd love to be able to showcase exactly what that backside help looks like from a schematic point. So what happens is, in the offensive players down the low block posting up, you need a couple of 3 ways to play that. You can totally stay behind them and just defend the basket. You can 3-quarter them with a good shot there from Allie Nielsen. No good. Offensive rebound. Nope. Mia Walsh comes out of it. The point is, and you're see it down here, when you get one of the taller girls on the low block, you're watching Nevaeh Davenport right here defending number 2. Nope. Lucy is going to defend. Timeout. Madison. A 10-second violation.
10-second violation on Madison there.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, Coach Sutton there saying it's my fault. I apologize. So, okay. Coach, what I want to get to on the defensive end, a short reader's version of how to defend the low block is the 3 ways to play. You defend the back, 3-quarter from the side, or fully front them. That's the most aggressive way to play. What it does, though, on the back end is it forces your other players to have to defend 2 people once. You got to play a zone effectively.
Yes.
Because that backside low zone player, the low man player, has got to be able to play their man. But also, if they were to insert the ball beyond the front person, you got to come across and get that backside help, we call that. The help wasn't there last time, which gave Mia that easy bucket.
Yeah, and you got to be able to do that quickly. Recognize it sooner and do it quickly. So Nevaeh up and no good with that right-handed shot. Almost went in. Into the game for Thunder Ridge. Back in is Mia Taylor, and another banked-in 3 for Madison. That is 3 banked-in 3s for Madison and 1 for Thunder Ridge. So I don't know what's going on here, but maybe we should have played the lottery today.
Lucy Puckmeyer, though, responding right away.
Great shot from Lucy there.
Lucy Puckmeyer dropping the 3 and erasing any bit of that deficit. 25-26.
Awesome.
Madison leads by 1. 2:13 left to go in the first half. Humphreys with the ball in her hands gets stuck up top. Moving over to call into Walsh. Walsh with a long 3 ball. It might have
good box out there from Thunder Ridge.
Great block out from Thunder Ridge. Got the ball. Lucy Puckmeyer tried to get the ball into an outlet, and Nevaeh and just a bit outside.
Checking in for Thunder Ridge, going to be Ellie Boyle.
That brings us to our 7th turnover of the first half. Not a number that coach is going to like, but it does happen. Motion Mia. All right, we got the play call. Motion Mia. So there comes the motion, working up and around, down the low post, digging her out, up and good. That's just a heck of a ball play there.
Yep, strong move there from Mia Walsh.
Good defense. That's tough.
Senior level move there.
That's tough. Yeah, give credit where it's due. Looks like Madison is extremely cognizant of where Nevaeh Davenport is at all times. Let it go there. 3-point from dead corner. Ooh. No good. Long.
Almost.
Well, that's Sloan Humphreys. It was quick. Mia Taylor caught her, though. Mia Taylor's
good
pressure.
Good job from Mia there.
Gave her the heebie-jeebies just enough to throw it a little long.
You know, that's just, whether you see that or not, that's a scrappy move there from Mia, just to hustle down the floor and get there.
Well, last time Sloan Humphreys got that same play, there was no one catching her. Mia Taylor was on the floor at the time. Nevaeh Davenport, wow, that was deep.
That was a good shot from Nevaeh.
That was deep.
We talked about this last game, but that ball was in as soon as she left her hand because she knew it. Had confidence in that shot. And I want to see Nevaeh keep shooting because I think she's going to have a great game.
Well,
and already is having a great game.
I missed that in the pregame interview. I didn't get to digest that. The last thing Coach said is, I said, well, how the girl, Nevaeh Davenport with another 3, just a little bit long. Chase down her offensive rebound, doesn't get it. Mia Walsh, ball in hand. Ellie Boyle defending. Wild shot, draws a foul.
Going to be on Ellie Boyle there, number 20. Believe that's going to be Ellie's first foul and second team foul of the quarter for Thunder Ridge.
So the last thing that Chelsea said, Coach Boyle said before we signed off was, I said, any final words? She goes, I'm not going to say, I'll use Nevaeh's. She said, and I quote, I'm ready to go, we're ready to go, we are winning today, can we just start this game now?
Love it, love it.
Yeah, checking back in the lineup, we've got a handful of folks. Looks like Caleb Coon's going to check back in, Brody Spencer, and Jalen Shaw checking back in the lineup.
So recap the score here. Madison is ahead 29-28. 37 seconds left in the first half.
I will say the gym has filled up a little more. I was a little disappointed in the crowd support coming into the game, but it looks like people just had trouble getting in the building.
So Mia does not make the second. Nevaeh gets the rebound there.
Brings the ball across the timeline, inserts down to Kayla Kuntz, up and foul.
Good strong move there from Kayla to draw that foul. It's going to be on number 21, Aspen Boyce. It's going to be her second personal, third team foul against Madison. Kayla's going to have 2 shots at the line here.
I think Coach Sutton's going to, talking to Kyle about that one, want to know why that wasn't just a block shot and or a jump ball. Get an explanation. I'm not sure how, well, not a lot of body movement from the conversation. Can't be going bad. Kayla Kuntz misses her first one.
Kyle Martin doing his part to explain the call.
Yeah.
Good job from Kyle there.
Well, Dan talked about that, if you remember. Give coaches a chance to ask questions and give them their minutes, give them their time, and explain it. Kayla Kuntz goes 0 for 2 in that free throw set. Mia Walsh ball in hand, 25 seconds left. Madison maintains the lead by 1 point. Ellie Boyle catching her at.
I anticipate Madison's going to go for the last shot here, even though there is a lot of pressure from the Thunder Ridge defense. Brody Spencer up and no good for 3. Kayla Kuntz with that rebound. 10 seconds left in the half. Going to bring it up hard here. Turnover by Thunder Ridge. Up and in from Aspen Boyce. So didn't go our way there to end the half. Harsh turnover there. Madison goes ahead 31-28 to end the first half.
Well, a recap of the first half, just points across the board. Madison's going to lead 31-28 going into halftime.
One possession game, though.
One possession ball game, and if I got to be honest with you, this has been a defensive spectacle for all intents and purposes, for me anyway.
Yes.
It does feel like defensive play on both ends of the floor has been good. Offense has had to work for just about every point they've gotten so far.
And it's been an entertaining ball game. If you're a basketball fan tuning in to watch this, whether you're a fan of Thunder Ridge or fan of Madison, this has been a good ball game and one that's been fun to watch so far.
Just action-packed. It's been good, clean basketball. I mean, a whopping 4 combined fouls on the game.
Yeah.
Not very often see that in high school girls basketball, but
usually, 4 minutes into any quarter, you're going to the bonus. One team's going to the bonus anyway.
Let's while we get set up for the Thunder Ridge ballroom team to perform at halftime, let's go take a short break. I'm going to make sure I tune us off this time. Won't catch me cussing this time. And get another video commercial break from one of our sponsors, Steve Sargent, one of our tennis coaches, and Sargent Insurance.
Go, Steve.
Coming off.
Our future depends upon the decisions we make today.
That's why at Sargent Insurance Group, we help you find coverage to protect you and your loved ones.
From home, auto, commercial, and life insurance. As an independent broker, we can offer you individualized rates from different carriers with your best interest in mind. As longtime members of this community, we make it our job to protect it.
They've helped us look out for our family.
Sargent Insurance Group, helping you look out for what matters most.
Life happens. Lucky for you, ICCU has a new kind of checking account that comes with benefits that help you life better. Because being human is a full-time job.
All right, and we're back, and as promised from Mr. Principal DeBell here, our halftime and third quarter guest is the one and only head coach of our boys basketball program, Coach TJ Train. Welcome, Coach.
Oh, thank you. One and only, that's a great introduction.
It's better than what you say to me. Call me all the time.
Coach, I think we had you once last year.
Yeah.
Kind of as we were getting this going, brought you in once, and you talked about, you were a first-year head coach last year, took over for Coach Lee Tolson, and had a great end of the season. We went to state last year for the first time in school history. It was an exciting game, exciting time for our boys, exciting time for our community. But here we are. It's a new year, and kind of forgot about last year, and we're moving on. And so just talk real quick to us about where you're at in your season, how things have been going, and what your goals are, and what you want to get accomplished this year.
Sure. So trying to avoid the sophomore slump as the head coach. And we kind of broke up the season into 3 phases, and we started one with local teams and the first 4 games. And it's funny that the students, all they really care about is if we beat Bonneville and Hillcrest, and we did that this year. So I think we made some students happy. And then phase 2, we went to tournament play. We had 2 tournaments, and we went down to Preston and won a tough tournament down there, which was really exciting. And then we did the Idle Falls shootout here, and we won 2 of 3. And now we're on to phase 3. We're playing conference games and currently sitting 2-0 in the conference, tied with first place with Highland. So
2-0 in the conference, 10-2 on the season. I think you're going to probably a little bashful about this. Now, I get it, and I get what you're doing, but the Preston tournament, I want to draw back on that one.
Yeah.
Had to play Preston at Preston in their tournament in the final championship game. It was a barn-burning, buzzer-beating, non-stop, action-packed slugfest.
Absolutely.
And Preston, Preston's historically over the last decade and a half, one of the heaviest of heavy hitters in the state of Idaho, won at least a half dozen state championships. They're going to be competing for another this year. And you guys went down there, went toe-to-toe, and took them down. For the first time, mind you, their AD is a good friend, and texted him on the way home, hey, your kids are great, you deserve that game. I said, hey, when's the last time you guys lost that championship game? He thought 9 years is what he thought.
Yeah.
First time Preston's lost their own tournament in 9 years. So you're not going to you're going to probably hang your hat on that too much, but I'll hang it on there for you.
Yeah.
Kids played well. That was one of the more exciting tournaments, just progressively got better at the tournament. Talk about that. I mean, as you started, this was back last year. This year, you seem like you're getting shot out of a cannon every game right now. And I love whatever you're doing to get the team ready. I'm loving that from a spectator's perspective. How are you getting that out of your guys right now?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of fun because we say everybody it's their Super Bowl because Thunder comes to town and they want to take down the mighty Titans as I think people look at it. And the boys are, I mean, they're rising the challenge in the sense that every game we're getting the biggest haymakers, and we're coming out and trying to throw a haymaker right out of the gate. And I mean, it's fun to get everybody's best and try to take it in stride. But man, boys are rising the occasion every time and just getting better. I mean, last night went to Madison and won there, and I know for a fact we haven't beat Madison since 2022. So
good to have that win under our belts this year to kind of open up, not to open up conference play, but second game of conference play. Nice to have that win under our belt. So talk a little bit about your players. Who are your leaders on the team? Who are some unsung heroes that you're seeing right now? And make our community aware. I'm sure a lot of them are already, but make our community aware of who they can come out and watch.
Yeah, so I mean, light on seniors this year, but we have 2 3-year starters, Cam Bateman and Deegan Branson, and I think they're having stellar years so far. I mean, Cam was going to score 50 last night until he wanted to foul out of the game.
I saw Cam in the hallway today, and he and I had a chat about that.
Yeah, he doesn't have to box anybody out when they're shooting a layup. I told him that. Deegan Branson is just getting better and better. It's just so sound, and I tell the boys it's so nice because I have so much faith in them. We just have every aspect in the game, and when we get to a close game, I just always have confidence that we're going to pull it out. But the 2 seniors have been great. The 3rd senior, Corbin Leishman, has been one of the unsung heroes in my opinion. He's gotten better. He's taking care of the basketball, and he's given us meaningful minutes. And then McKay Scoresby's been excellent as a 2nd-year starter, as a junior. Maddox Micklin has been a huge surprise to us because he's just rebounding the ball so well and being big, and his motor's getting better. And then Kenyon Wright as our point guard as a sophomore has really risen to the challenge, physically been able to handle the pressure and hitting big shots. So and then the bench has been excellent.
Maddox Micklin last night had early in the game had just a big dunk, just right down in just right over a guy. And I got to tell you, I haven't seen the young man dunk yet. I knew he could. I've seen him in practice. In the game, I haven't seen it yet. Might have been his first. That being said, though, it got every Thunder Ridge. Anybody in blue and silver up there went ballistic, and the bench came off there out of their shoes over that one.
I would say that dunk even surprised Maddox himself.
Yeah, he's losing weight. He always keeps me updated on his weight. It's going down, and then therefore he's getting a little more bouncy. And man, when he rocks the backboard, it puts everybody on notice. So it was a big time dunk.
The one, maybe I'll just get into this real quick. Tradition for Thunder. We've talked about Maddox here, and we're going to get into this. But tradition for Thunder Ridge, every year we do a pink night, raise some money for some a family or two that is, having to fight that battle that nobody wants to fight, but everybody's been affected from. Maddox's girlfriend, Kindy Berry, this year, we're going to honor that family pink night this year, and visited with her mom a couple of times this year. Just awesome family, wonderful people. So talk a little bit about pink night. When are we going to have that? And what are your thoughts there about Kindy and helping out that family?
Yeah, it's always really special when you can support or help somebody in the school, and we're electing her to support that night. It always means a little bit more, and then even more that it's Maddox's girlfriend. But pink night's a big deal. I mean, the boys love it because it's always a big crowd, and a lot of people come out, and it's very special. Like I said, with Maddox's girlfriend being part, I think it'll mean a little bit more. And we're doing something for the community. And I mean, I know people that say that they don't come to many basketball games, but they're always there at pink night. And so it's always a great community thing that can bring more people out and bring some awareness, and then see some good basketball, which I think we're playing and getting better.
Now, if I remember, I think it's against Madison we're hosting for a pink night?
Sorry, yeah, it's actually against Highland.
And
Highland's playing excellent right now, currently 10-3, and we're tied with them at the top of the conference. So I think it's going to be just an absolute war. It'll be great basketball, and it'll be good for a great cause.
Well, update on the game here: 36-30. Madison leads at the moment. A big 3-ball there from Sloan. Humphreys drops that easy one. And kind of putting a little bit of padding in the cushion right here. Foul's going to come in on number 21, Aspen Boyce. It's going to be her third personal foul.
Yeah, and once again, very few fouls in this game. So that is a little bit higher number than Coach Sutton would want to see, for sure, at this point in the game for Aspen Boyce. Nevaeh Davenport up and good with that first one. Into the game for Madison, Brody Spencer. Coach, we're going to kind of go a little bit of play-by-play here. I'd like to hear your thoughts on what you're seeing from Thunder Ridge. You're a basketball coach. Obviously, you may run some different sets and some different offensive things, but defensive things. But what are you seeing from both teams? What needs to be improved? What's good? Take us through the scenario here.
Yeah, I mean, I think Thunder, I've seen a few games, and it seems like they're playing a little more free flow as of late, shooting the ball with confidence. I mean, Macy and Allie are shooting the 3-ball extremely well, and Nevaeh's just a physical specimen. I mean, she's so athletic and can get downhill and make things happen. So, I mean, I think they're playing better and better basketball, and love to see him. I mean, when I come in, it was 7-zip, and then Macy hit back-to-back threes and got him right back in the game. So, you know, I like the way they're playing, just kind of footloose and fancy-free, and it seems like things are working for him. Oh, boy.
Nope.
Chelsea, he's had enough. Eric Boyce.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. So a little bit of action on the side there. You know, the unfortunate way that happens. You got some contact. We've been here and we've done this, unfortunately, but something happened there. I'm not going to draw too much attention to it, but
it's carry over from last game.
Yeah, technical foul got called against our head coach. Got shooting 2 here from.
If it was Jim, he would have been kicked out.
We love you, Jim.
Tori Parker shooting her free throws. Balls will go back. She misses both those free throws. Some people may not know, you know, Coach, we had Commissioner Dan Andresen on the call with us last game and had a chance to explain a lot of just technicalities and applications of rules. Some people may or may not know about when a coach gets a technical foul or a bench gets a technical foul. What happens, Coach?
Well, one, you can't stand up anymore, and that's my least favorite part because I like to stand and watch the game, but you have to sit down. And the other thing, we had a technical foul last night in the Madison game, and the technical foul does count. If it's on a player, it does count towards their foul count.
Yes, it does. Yeah, tough call there, tough breaks. You know, a lot of times you see officials just want to make sure they stay in control of things and don't really get out of control. I do think that's a little bit what happened. Great ball movement there.
Good job from Thunder Ridge.
Yeah, I think the ball got around 1, 2, 3, 4 players. So top the alley, insert down to Mia Taylor, the quick, easy layup there.
If you were to talk about back to our keys to the game, that possession right there was one thing. If Coach could get that possession every game, then we're going to be in good shape.
Chelsea's got to be careful.
Yep, she's got to be careful here.
Well, you know.
We might have to get Nick off the scoreboard here and go tell him.
So recap just where we're at in the third quarter. 36-32, Madison with a 4-point lead. And going to be coming out with Thunder Ridge basketball, I believe, here.
So I do love.
Excuse me, it'll be Madison ball.
I do love that Eric Boyce, though, is having a conversation with Chelsea, you know, and like hearing her side, and I mean, threw the T-bone at her, but then at least he's having a conversation, and looks like Chelsea's still into it. But I do like the fact that you can converse. You know, Eric's great with that on the ref aspect.
He's one of the best officials we have.
I think they're going to agree to disagree here.
I think so.
And, but good on them for both walking away. They said their piece, good walking away, and hopefully we can get through this game. And
I'm not sure. I heard a few things. I did read some lips. I did hear Eric says no contact to an official ever. I didn't see Coach touch him, but I don't know. Hard to tell. Yep. Some things you just know and you don't know. I don't know. She did. Oh, okay. We're getting from the scores table that there was contact made. Intentional or not, don't know, but you just don't touch officials ever.
Oh, did she touch the officials?
That's what we're hearing. Yeah.
Forearm shiver.
Not a forearm shiver there, perhaps. I didn't see it.
Man.
So I'm going to just nod my head and agree. Listen, I'm going to take a quick minute here. We didn't get a chance. We got busy talking with Coach. We didn't talk about the first half numbers. Just running down some quick stats from the first half. Madison's first. Parker was 6 points. Humphrey 6 points. Shaw 1. Walsh 3. Boyce 4. And Call with 11 points. On the Thunder Ridge side, Stokes had 6 points, all 3 balls. Nielsen had 3. Boyle 2. Coons 6. Davenport leading the team with 8. And Lucy Puckmeyer had that 3 ball. Score with 4 minutes 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Score is Madison 36, Thunder 32.
Coach, I'm gonna ask you about that call there. When you're called for a foul 90 feet away from the basket, what's your thoughts there as a coach?
Just get back and play defense. For one steal, it's 10 fouls just because you're trying to reach, and you know we don't need it. Especially if it's Cam who wants to foul out of every game. We don't need him getting a foul in the backcourt. I'm looking at him. I don't think he's listening anymore, but I thought I could get him riled up.
So,
yeah, just get back and play defense.
Coach, one of the keys to the game from Coach Boyle, as we talked in pregame, was she used the words she wanted her defense to get scrappy. How would you describe this defense?
Yeah, they're flying. They're on the balls of their feet. They're having active hands, getting in passing lanes. I think they're doing a nice job. I mean,
I think I'd call this scrappy.
Yeah, I think it's scrappy, and getting after it.
I like it, and I'm liking what we're seeing here. Ball is still fairly frantic. It's back to a one-possession ball game. 34-36, Madison leads. Nevaeh with a 3-ball look up and no good. Just a little long. Rebound to Humphreys, and she'll bring the ball up by herself. Going to retreat back into a half-court set.
Good-looking shot, though, and I know Coach Boyle's going to continue to encourage Nevaeh to keep shooting.
You know, I wonder sometimes, you know, Coach, you can chime in here. There are times when an aggressive bench tactic might result in a technical foul. Sometimes it's warranted. I'm not sure about what happened today. I didn't really see what happened, but our girls have been playing a touch harder since the tech, and you got to consider those kind of things as a coach once in a while, yeah?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, a lot of times, you know, you can say whatever you want in the timeout, but then all of a sudden you go out and get technical and show your boys you're arguing for them or your girls, and, you know, it gets the juices flowing, I think.
Ball get moved around a lot. All 5 players have touched the ball from Thunder Ridge. 3-ball look up from Allie Nielsen, up and no good. A little long. Offensive rebound to Ellie, no good. Got it on the loose ball, though. Macy Stokes in the shot, up and good.
Good shot from Macy Stokes. 2 feet beyond the arc there.
2 feet at least beyond the arc. Timeout then called to Thunder Ridge. Thunder Ridge with their 3rd lead change of the game so far. Lead 37-36. 3 minutes, 2 seconds left. Coach, your thoughts on that last possession? Now, every single Thunder Ridge Titan touched the ball at least twice.
Excellent. I mean, you get the defense moving. The defense is, you know, you're just trying to create an advantage, and you get to your shooter, and hopefully you have a little bit of space like she had and shoot with confidence. But, yeah, I mean, every player touches on the floor. That's a big deal.
Quick zoom in on the camera on the huddle plays here. You can't get zoomed in close enough to see what she's drawing, but Coach Ackley working hard on getting her team ready to go for this next possession. That was a Madison timeout, was it not?
No, I think Thunder Ridge called that timeout. Ball went in, and Coach Boyle called that timeout.
Yeah, you're right. With 3 timeouts left for Thunder Ridge, 4 left for Madison. Team foul count, 3 at Madison, 1 for Thunder Ridge. I do think towards the end of this game, charity stripe shots are going to come into play. So fouling, if we get Madison getting some foul trouble, it's going to be an advantage to Thunder Ridge. Our cheerleaders out there performing now. Short timeout. Coach, what do you expect to see here? We're going to head into defense. You know, we had a chance to have Dan talk officiating. It's nice to have a coach on here with us. What's the logic behind a nice shot like that? Nice 3-ball, take a shot, take a lead. You call timeout. Why?
I actually like doing that as well. I like getting ending on a make and kind of having some momentum, and then talking, hey, let's go out and get a stop here, and then run a certain play. You know, you can see like they come out full court press here. So they drew something up a little bit different after a bucket. So I like the timeout call.
And it worked right there. Went into a full court press and made an errant pass, which Ellie Boyle's able to jump on, get a held ball call. Possession to Thunder Ridge, give the ball back in Thunder Ridge's hands. Maybe potential to get a couple, 2 or 3 more points, pad our lead a little bit. It'd be great.
I think that was our first full court press of the game so far.
First time I've seen it. Again, moving the ball around side to side. Still working inside. Allie Nielsen getting the lane right to herself.
Great dive for Allie there.
Again, goes back to what Coach was talking about in pregame, moving the ball side to side, in and out, side to side. Oh, Madison trying to get a timeout call and gets it.
The momentum has definitely switched to Thunder Ridge right there. You can feel it in the gym.
So, again, I hate to keep coming back to it, but it's starting to feel to me like the technical foul call, the technical just in general, has ignited a little bit of a fire in the girls over in the white.
I would agree. Obviously, you don't want to see technical fouls in games, and but you know, for whatever Coach Boyle's purpose there was, it's worked, and Thunder Ridge has responded.
So, Coach, I'm going to lead you into the next one here, but ebbs and flows in basketball, especially high school basketball, are so critical. You get highs and lows, and there's so many of them in the course of a 48-minute ball game. It's a 32-minute ball game. It's tough because slumps are funny, and how to work your way out of them, but how do you play when you're ahead? You got the advantage and the momentum. What's Coach? What are you telling your kids right now if you're in the same spot?
For Thunder, yeah, you always want to play like you're down 5 instead of up 5, right? But yeah, basketball's a game of runs, and you got to expect the other team to come out and go on a run, but find a way to keep your run going, and it always starts with a stop, is what we like to say with the boys' side. Starts with a stop.
Ball got off the floor quickly. Devea inside to Kayla Kuntz.
Up and good. That was a great ball movement right there.
Ball movement. Again.
Smiles all around from Thunder Ridge on that possession right there. You love to see the girls smile as they run back down the floor.
So, Coach, Chelsea, in our pregame interview, gave us a couple of tidbits in that she was her number one priority on offense. That's rejections, block shot from Nevaeh Davenport, who, by the way, leads the team and the conference in block shots. That is her ninth block shot on the season
up
so
and
far.
strong there. Going to draw the foul. Is going to be on number 3, Sloan Humphreys. That's going to be her first foul, 4th team foul.
One more into a bonus. Coach, what I was getting into is that just talked about, Madison is runs a zone exceptionally well. They rotate in and out between a 1-3-1 and a 2-3. With Mia Walsh, who's got a 9-foot wingspan, can cover 15 feet in the keyhole pretty easily. She kept talking about how the only way they're going to beat the zone and her abilities within the zone is to move the ball incredibly well. So far they've been doing that. What's the point? And what's the logic as a coach? Trying to get the ball, tactically, when you're playing a zone team, how do you beat it?
Yeah, I mean, zone dribble penetration is a big deal, or just swinging the basketball, moving the zone, because most of the time the zone will shift every time you pass the basketball. So you want to make sure they work. I mean, Thunder's getting every ball here, which is excellent. You want to make sure they work on defense and ball fakes go a long way and trying to get it inside. But yeah, you got to move the basketball in the zone. And
in my experience, at least coaching high school basketball, a lot of times zones are problematic, and you see them in college and the NBA, not in the NBA as much, but in college quite a bit. But players are highly trained and understand and have a lot more experience, and they don't over pursue within the zone. I see that a lot in high school, where it's pretty tough to, when the zone gets moving, especially bottom to corner to high wing, to top to wing to bottom, you get 5 aside, it'll over rotate. And then if that backside on the over rotation can cut, it gets that open look for layup, which I think is kind of what coach is trying to get to in her pregame game plan.
oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you want to try to get it inside as much as possible. But you're right. I mean, the more you move it, the more disconjointed the zone usually gets in high school, and then you try to attack those weak spots.
Most of our shots on the offensive end has come from moving that ball inside out, side to side, but the inside out shots, the ball go in, the kick 3 ball has been there quite a bit. Have been a traditionally strong 3-ball shooting team. Getting the zone to move, to get down into the keyhole, get 3-4 girls in the keyhole, kick it back out for a wide open 3 look. Gotta love that, being a wide open shooter.
Yeah, and I mean, there's been I don't know. There's been studies that, I mean, kids and boys more specifically shoot better off of a pass than off of a dribble. So, anytime you can rotate the basketball, catch and shoot, you get a higher percentage that's going in.
I've been, as I'm watching your practices, both just as a spectator, but also setting up equipment and whatnot in pre-games, I hear you and your staff oftentimes be ready shooters, be down in a ready stance, look for that ball so when it kicks out from the inside, it's a quick, easy shot. You're already facing the basket, you're squared up. All things that you want to get lined up and work for you in that situation.
Yeah, do the early work so then it's easy.
Great look from Kayla Coons there.
Oh, get in.
Nice job, Kayla.
Good strong move there from Kayla. Saw the opening, went right to it.
Kayla Coons with that bucket, 10 points on the game so far, is tied for leading points scored for the Thunder Titans with Nevaeh Davenport, 10 points apiece. Foul goes to Nevaeh Davenport there.
So kind of let our viewers know where we're at. 43-39. Thunder Ridge got the lead here. About 30 seconds left in the half. I would anticipate that Madison's going to go for the last shot here.
Well, Coach, we've been leaning on your expertise to explain some finite basketball technicalities and getting our meat hooks into you. Let's just kind of zoom in on you, the staff, the team, the future. What's happening next? You got a big game Saturday.
Yep.
Tell us about that one.
So we go to Canyon Ridge. It's a nasty bus ride. the nice thing for us, we make it once. They got to come here multiple times, but it's about a 3-hour bus ride. We're playing on a Saturday, and the few things I've learned in high school basketball is Saturday games are a total gamble.
Well,
so
I've already cussed once, so you don't need to do it again.
Oh, the buzzer says you had it. So we go to Canyon Ridge. That'll be our 3rd conference game, currently 2-0 on Saturday, and then we turn around and we play Highland on Tuesday, and then we play Rigby on Thursday. So we got the next 3 conference games.
Pressure doesn't stop there.
No.
So Canyon Ridge is kind of throwing a wrinkle into things. Canyon Ridge, who since joining our conference has been, let's just be honest. I mean, we're in for calling things how they are. They have been a bit of the doorstep, the doormat, and have not been much of a competitive force. However, Rigby, a competitive ball club that we played tough with, went down to Canyon Ridge yesterday and got beat.
Yeah, by 15, I think.
Yeah, it wasn't necessarily, at least the score didn't indicate it was a very close ball game. I don't getting a report. I'm not sure if you did, but that puts Canyon Ridge square in the scope now, where we'll be paying attention. And Highlands Athletic Director was in here for a wrestling match earlier today, and he said, "Trav, I can't believe that this thing, anybody can win it to this point."
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, like you said, Canyon Ridge was bad last year, and they've gotten a lot better. And for them to beat Rigby like that's a big deal. And then they went to Madison, and Madison kind of had their way with them. But we can't. There's no rollover games for us, which is what we want. So yeah, Canyon Ridge, we just got to be ready to get down there and compete, and be ready for a bus ride, and no excuses. Midday game too is just always difficult, but we look forward to the challenge, and then get all of our road games out of the way, and then we have, I think, a 5-game homestand to end the season with a bunch of conference games. So
you've got to be looking forward to a way to finish the season with 5 home games. Now, last year was the opposite; it was kind of tough.
Yeah,
made it work, but it's tough.
Yeah, it's tough. The crazy part about this team this year, which I love, is we have not lost on the road or a neutral site so far this year. Our two losses have been home games.
That was not the case last year. We were pretty good at home last year, so I anticipate. I know that we've lost 2 home games, but we like having home games anyway. So look. Controversy.
We've
here.
got a table.
Not a controversy, just a question on where we're.
Head table controversy here about the possession arrow. Sorting things out with the officials. The official book is claiming it is correct. Officials are talking it through, redigesting the play. Kind of like golf match. You can recall every shot. On the first shot, I teed off and drove down, never in the middle.
Both teams get a free timeout here.
Yeah, I got to reassess and rejudge. Not necessarily using it as a timeout on one side. Thunder Ridge uses it as a timeout over there. So, Coach, let's dial back in. This is a less than entertaining viewage here for the patrons, our almost 100 viewing patrons at this point. Really a less than entertaining portion. Might as well have the Jeopardy theme song played. If we were to cue that up, it would have been great. And we have the ability, just have not done it. Coach, coming in, we got a couple big road games. We played Madison last night on the road. Got Canyon Ridge on the road. We'll see Highland. That's down there as well on Tuesday. Yeah. It's down there. Yeah, you got 3 straight road games in conference. 4.
Yeah, we went Rigby,
Madison, Canyon, Highland. Yeah, we'll see them all on the road and get them all at home.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm not sure who wrote that schedule. Got to give them some credit for that, whoever it was. And get that on the plate there. So get it finished with a big home stretch right at the swing of things. Last year, Coach, I want to talk about the first opportunity for Thunder Ridge to make it to the state tournament over in Boise.
Yeah.
Pretty big event. Had to go down to the loser out elimination game in district playoffs against Rigby right here. We called that game. Yeah. Had a heck of a time.
Oh, that was fun.
Trent still rehashing his voice box as he was hollering pretty good. Left me hanging once, but it's okay. I'll come up for you.
I had to go celebrate with the kids. Sorry to leave you hanging there.
Incredibly fun stuff at that point, and we had a great time. But how has that parlayed you into some instant success going this year? I mean, you get through, you break through some of those glass ceilings. I feel like your boys don't. I don't feel like your boys don't have that. Just want to make it to state anymore.
Yeah, I think the mindset shifted because it was we just want to get to state. Now it's we want to get some state and make some noise this year because we did go 2 and out. I mean, we got there and call it what it was. We had some tough competition and I didn't think we played as well, but we got there. And this year we want to get there and we want to do some damage. And you can tell the boys. I mean, every practice is there, and today I had to get after them today. I said, we can't think that we've made it because that's a bad step, but they're bringing the energy every day, and that's what they want. And so I think the mindset has shifted a little bit. I'm curious what's happening in this game, though. My mind's
well, you're talking a bunch, and I'm appreciate you filling some air for us because the Eric Boyce head a crew chief here is explaining to both coaches. They're talking about some turnovers, some possession arrows, live ball devils. They're recounting basically every play. They're now instructing. Okay, so we're this is more than just a possession game here. We're hearing from Mr. Boyce explaining to the official book right next to Coach because of a errant possession arrow. Because of an errant possession arrow, it appears the foul on Madison that should not have occurred because they should not have had that possession.
Interesting.
So they're removing the foul from the books. They're removing the possession, the offensive possession. No adjustment to the clock. The arrow now, I witnessed it. It has just shifted.
So it'll be Thunder Ridge ball in the next dead ball.
Yes,
or, excuse me, not dead ball, but jump ball possession.
I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
Once or twice. In college now, you start to see an announcement from the officials from the hot mic to explain that same thing. But fortunately, where we are located proximal to the officials, we were able to hear the explanation. Good explanation from those boys. So, Coach, one more time, we're talking through your outlooks heading down into final stretch of the regular season, probably into districts. Right now, it's still wide open. You're tied with Highland. Cambridge finds themselves in probably a third-place scenario. Cambridge third, Madison fourth, Rigby fifth in conference right now, for math's right in the head.
Yeah, Rigby's 0-3 right now. Madison got Canyon Ridge at their place, and then we got Madison. So Madison's 1-1, but yeah, your standings were correct.
Well, Camry Call there with another 3-ball leads her to her 14th point. Missed the layup there, goes offensive rebound, put back out into, I think that was Ellie Boyle's shot there. Not good.
And I hate to say it, but I think that delay hurt Thunder a little bit.
Sure feels like it did.
Yeah, because that momentum was going with them like we were talking about.
Score is 43, Thunder 42, Madison 6 minutes, 41 seconds left in the game. Modified full court press, a little more of a full court man. Shot off from number 2, Tori Parker, a little long off the iron. Loose ball controlled by Kayla Coons. That's going to go down as her 8th rebound by my count.
Kayla's an animal on the boards tonight.
Kayla with 10 points and 8 rebounds, looking to stare down a double-double here pretty quick. Macy Stokes coming with a 9th point there, and so we got Nevaeh with 10. Kayla, Nevaeh now with 12.
I like that decision from Nevaeh right there. She did have a shot at an open 3, decided not to take it, saw the lane open up and took the ball to the hole, scored 2 points there for Nevaeh. So good decision there from her.
Looks like we're not into a full court man, not into a press. This looks to me like a full court man, at least a modified full court man. We're not defending everybody full court, but at least a couple of the heavier players, Mia Walsh and Tori Parker, were getting manned up in the backcourt.
Yeah, and it takes a little bit of time off the shot clock, so I think it's a little.
Oh, stay on the feet.
Nice
Great
move.
defense there from Kayla Coons. Left her feet, was able to get a shot off, but missed it. Rebound loose and tipped off Madison. Going to be Thunder Ridge ball. 5:38 left in the fourth quarter. 45-42 Thunder Ridge.
I think Madison's player there probably anticipated a little bit of contact from Kayla coming back down. Just a little bit strong on that layup, and Thunder Ridge got the rebound on the weak side. So good job for them. 45-42 Thunder Ridge.
Real time shift the ball inside out. Little errant pass there. Another turnover. That's only by my count the 4th Thunder Ridge turnover of the second half, where we had 7 in the first.
Knocking that down just a little bit. That's good.
Just chipping away. He's playing a little cleaner basketball. Tip there from Kayla Coons. Timeout to Madison. Coach Sutton calls a timeout. Going to be a 30-second timeout.
I think this one's going to go down to the wire. I mean, both teams playing hard.
Yeah, we had predicted this thing is going to be a bit of a barn burner, and it has been nothing short of exciting.
Yeah.
Sorry to put you on the spot here and drawing more viewers with you on it, but so you're on the hoarse side of your voice. I hope you're feeling okay.
Well, I got into the game a little bit last night in Madison, so.
Travis and I were both sitting on the opposite side as the team was, and I just every now and then I look over at you and kind of see where your mindset was and what your body language was, and you were into the game last night, Coach. You full attention, full just body language, the whole bit. Like seeing that out of you.
Yeah, you're pretty cool as a cucumber. You're pretty cool and composed on the sideline, generally speaking. You got a little excited last night. I like seeing it from you.
Well, I had to let the refs know that, we were still in Madison. We needed a call, too. I got to let Pocatello know the same.
Yeah. Okay,
Rebound number 9 from Kayla Coons there.
All right, shift our camera angle there. Nevaeh Davenport slowing the offense down a bit. Looks like the zone pressure has not come as much with Macy Stokes with a dead corner 3, a little short. Great look, though.
A little funny. We had Dan Andreasen on the other night, and we got a official's perspective on officiating, and now we get coach here tonight. We got a coaching perspective on officiating, and love the information from both sides. And you got to love that both sides are just they want their themselves. Backing up themselves. It's good.
I want to get another headset, buy another headset, put both of them on here and put them duke it out.
As long as me and Eric Boyce aren't on the same time, I think we'll be all right.
So looking at the rest of your season, we got a couple games on the road. You play Highland on the road on Tuesday. Beyond that, what does it look like?
So Highland, then we go right back into conference play at home against Rigby. We haven't played at home in, it's been almost 6 weeks.
Before Preston, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, your Pocatello home game.
We played the East Idaho Holiday Shootout, I guess.
Yeah,
had a home game.
But your last non-tournament game was the Pocatello game here.
Yeah, and I think that was December 14th.
Yeah, a long stretch on the road.
So it'll be nice to get back home. Good hustler. And then we'll be back here with Rigby, and that'll be a fun game because I think a lot of people will come out, and then play Hillcrest again at home.
Saturday game on the 24th.
Saturday game, and then back to Pocatello again. Unfortunately, we'd like to not go to Pocatello all the time, but we'll go back to Pocatello, play at the Pit, and then the home game stand after that.
Looking forward to that final 4-game home stretch to finish out the season. You end your season, I believe, with Blackfoot.
Correct.
Final game of the season, that'll be senior night.
Blackfoot's playing great right now.
They are playing tough. That'll be a heck of a tough game.
Absolutely. It'll be great. It'll be a great one to end on. You don't want a rollover game at the end of the season. And Blackfoot, they got some really nice players, and I think they'll push us and get us ready for a district tournament.
So Madison has tied this game here. We're at 45-45. 3.5 minutes left in the game. Nevaeh goes strong move up there, draws the foul.
Puts
It'll be on number 2, Tori Parker. That's going to be Tori's third personal. Put Nevaeh at the line here for 2 shots.
Well, that shot with the foul made that ball cruise all the way up and hit the 3 of the time on the top of the shot clock. That ball had to reach 15, 18 feet in the air. Nevaeh does knock down her first free throw.
Like a shot out of a cannon there with that ball.
Yes, sir. Brings her to a 13-point score for the game, 46-45 Thunder Ridge, and misses her second.
Oh, good rebound there from Ellie Boyle.
And timeout call by coach is going to be a
good 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout.
So question, and I should know this, shame on me, but what are the standings with the – I know Rigby's won.
Yeah, so right now this game will decide who's 2. So Rigby has actually sealed up the 1 seed already.
Okay.
So they'll walk into districts hosting Canyon Ridge number 5. 2, 3, 4 are a little less clear. This game should decide, if things go to scratch, of course, this thing should decide who is the 2 and the 3 seed, which would then put Highland in that 4 seed. Now, if Madison pulls out this win, it's most likely that Thunder Ridge will go into the 3 seed, host Highland the first round of districts. If they win, there's still some math to be done at that point.
So, just talking about district tournament a little bit as we get closer to that, going to start here in a couple weeks. I think we probably can say pretty confidently that there are 3 pretty solid teams in the conference right now, 2 that are struggling. I do anticipate that second berth to state is going to come somewhere between Thunder Ridge, Rigby, Madison, and I anticipate that Highland and Canyon Ridge will be out of the district tournament fairly quickly, even though they're going to go with the fight. I do think the talent level probably is just a little bit different with Thunder Ridge, Madison, and Rigby.
Great floating shot there from Macy Stokes. Gets the ball game up to the 3-point Thunder Ridge League. I wouldn't count in the girls basketball tournament. I wouldn't count Highland out. They are young, but they are scrappy and they're tough.
I would agree.
They're going to nice foul on that one. Push from Humphreys right in the gullet of. Is that Macy? No, it's Mia Taylor. Checking back up the lineup, number 21 Aspen Boyce, subbing number 2 Tori Parker out. Yeah, this game theoretically is going to it's probably going to bring up honestly a tie-breaking scenario.
Yep.
because it'll be 1-1 between Thunder and Madison. It's going to come down, and our tiebreaking procedures are pretty complex. I sent them to Coach a couple weeks ago, and I could feel your eyes rolling from a distance.
Man, I couldn't. I thought I could understand English, and I couldn't after reading the qualifications for that. Oh boy.
A little turnover there from Madison. Going to be Thunder Ridge ball there. Third turnover of the second half. Checking into the lineup, number 11, Jalen Shaw. Checking out Brody Spencer for Madison. Yeah, so the tiebreakers, I couldn't even spell them out to you necessarily without looking at my text I sent you. But it goes first head-to-head, and then it goes your comparable games, 6A, 5A, 4A on down. And then from there it goes into a max preps. And honestly, usually because we don't have a lot of common opponents in 5A, 4A, it's going to come down generally to max preps. Now, in the girls' case, we have both seen Hillcrest. We beat Hillcrest, and I think Madison did too.
I would agree. Yep, I think both teams beat them there.
Now, I can't think of any other teams that we have both played outside of 6A.
So Mia Walsh there with a senior level move brings her team within one, 48-47 Thunder Ridge. Minute 54 left. So, Coach, just talk about kind of situation of the game right here. You got 2 minutes left in the game. Your team's ahead by 1. You're the home team. What are you looking to do here?
Yeah, so you want to run a good possession, probably a set play that go around the 15, 12 second mark left just to chew up some clock and try to get a really good look at the basket, get in the hands of one of your players that, if it's a shooting play or if it's going to the basket that has a higher percentage of finishing and try to push this lead a little bit, then get back and get in a stance and get a stop.
Kind of point in the game where you really rely on your leaders here, right?
Absolutely.
It's a close game, one possession, crunch time of the game. This is where you trust your leaders to step up and to finish this game out for you.
Yep. Yeah, and Thunder's got some nice shooters. So you want to get in the hands of the shooters. Hopefully have a play lined up for that, or get it for Nevaeh going to the basket and try to get to the free throw line.
I think that's been some of the more successful offense that the Thunder Ridge girls have seen tonight, is seeing Nevaeh get some keyhole penetration and really work that ball. It collapses the zone. It draws a lot of attention. If she can't get the shot, she's often found a quick assist, the low block, or the kick three from Macy and Allie.
Yeah,
looks like we're high motion here. We'll take a little dose of Madison's offense. Motion, top, hustle and bustle, moving around. Nevaeh driving into the rack, kick out to Mia Taylor, back out to Ellie Boyle, going to shift it back around to Nevaeh.
Got plenty of time on the shot clock here.
10 seconds left.
Allie,
the long
Nielsen
shot.
up and three, good.
What a clutch three ball from Allie Nielsen right there. Brings the score of 4-point Thunder Ridge lead, 51-47, minute 15 left in the game.
So Thunder Ridge, you want to get a stop here, play solid defense, don't foul.
So there's this three-quarter fronting we're talking about on the low block there, boss.
Yep.
Trying to just make sure there's the front right there. Nevaeh, that help side defense. Good look and one. Well,
tough shot.
Foul's going to go on Nevaeh Davenport. That's going to be her third or fourth. That's her third. Her third. Shooting
Aspen
one.
Boyce at the line for Madison for an and one shot. So
51-49 Thunder Ridge. Aspen Boyce shooting one. Gets it. Now a 1-point game.
Back to a 1-point game. So same scenario. Minute taken off of the game. So
like Coach said,
under a minute.
Yeah, just like Coach said, the team with the ball in the hand last. He's got a good shot at winning it. I just heard myself say that back. That was really dumb.
Miss layup there from Allie Nielsen. Maybe anticipated a little bit of a foul there. Didn't get it, but Madison's got the ball. 30 seconds left.
No reason to foul here. Just get a stop.
Travel. And the volume in Thunder Ridge Gymnasium here is escalating. You ever do that as a coach? I caught myself doing that on the sideline once in a while. I'd say something that sounds so pithy and awesome. It's like no one responds to it. You think, what did I just say? You repeat it back to yourself like, that was dumb. Why'd you say that? I get that a lot.
We're men. We say a lot of dumb things.
I get it a lot.
It sounded good. I was all in on it.
Well,
So it's going to be Thunder Ridge possession here, ahead 51-50. There, I think there's 29 seconds left on the clock. So the shot clock is going to be turned off for the rest of the fourth quarter. You kind of, if you're Madison here, you're going to probably press a little bit. I anticipate they're going to press out of the timeout here, try to get a turnover, but if you don't get that turnover, you're probably going to want to foul and start putting Thunder Ridge at the line.
Yeah, they got a few fouls to give, so they'll probably be aggressive, probably reach a little bit.
Both teams got a few fouls here. So 2 team fouls on Thunder Ridge, 3 team fouls for Madison. A reminder from last week, Coach Mr. Andreessen explained the newish rules to us yet again. Claims that it'll speed the game up, and I do tend to like it. But get to that 5th team foul. It puts the team in the bonus, shooting 2.
I missed the 1-and-1s. I'm not going to lie.
So, it's funny. I miss the 1-on-1s as a player and as a coach, but I hate them as a spectator, and they take forever. It slows the game down, and Dan's right. They do speed the game up. So, quick foul from number 22, Camry Hall, leading scorer for Madison right now at 15 points.
That's going to be Madison's 4th team foul. So they do next foul is going to put us at the line.
So get it in the hands of your best free throw shoot.
Timeout on Thunder Ridge.
Last one.
Risk that 5.
Tough.
Yeah, I had to burn that last timeout, risking that 5-second clock. So going to extend the last 27.8 seconds left on the clock with no timeouts. Madison has 1 remaining. Still have to inbound from the high sideline over there, right in front of the Madison student section that's not very full. Our Thunder Ridge vice principal is representing Madison student section well.
Is that the guy in the white pants?
That's
Heath Ferguson. So he did ask for a shout out tonight.
Well,
Heath Ferguson did. So
we're going to give
Ferg. We're pointing at you. You're not seeing us right now.
No,
but here's your shout out right there.
Heath Ferguson getting the shout out right now. He's listening. Now I'm going to give.
Who is that guy?
He's our new vice principal.
Oh,
and he took over for Cody Jackson.
I don't like our coaches asking who our administrators are.
Well, he kind of looks like Travis with a white beard. He's a big dude, isn't he?
He's a big dude.
He brings more. He brings the 3X juice because I'm 3X and he's 3X, and we bring the 3X juice.
I mean, between you two and my coaching staff, we're running out of clothing.
Once upon a time I used to order for my staff more mediums and larges, and now it's like I'm ordering more 2s and 3Xs. Heath Ferguson comes to us from Hillcrest. Ball inbound.
Oh, wow.
Look at a foul call.
Quick foul, EB.
Well, before the ball comes in, so number 22, Camry Call.
I mean, that's probably good for Madison. Don't burn the.
Well, Madison's going to need all the clock they can get.
Yeah.
So shooting 2 goes Allie Nielsen, who draws the foul from Camry Hall. Off Camry Call, off the inbound before the ball even came in. 27.8 seconds left. Allie Nielsen shooting 2. Thunder Ridge leads 51-50. No subs, but Coach saying misses the first. Over here, Coach Sutton telling his girls they're going to take a timeout once they get beyond the timeline. Coach, explain that nuance of the rules and why you would want to wait to take a timeout beyond the half court versus behind it.
Yeah, because then you could set up at half court, kind of set your play up so it's just right in and go. In the NBA, you take a timeout. Oh, wow, they're going full court press here.
I like this full court press move.
I do too.
You got fouls to give. Keep them behind the court. There you go. And now making an inbound from backcourt.
Kind of want to be a little bit careful here for Thunder Ridge with your fouls to give. Could be a little bit of a situation where, if you get maybe another 1 or 2 point lead here that. So use that to your advantage a little bit.
Yeah, I agree with you, boss. So all timeouts are expended. Short of going into overtime, there'll be no more timeouts. Madison ball is going to inbound just on the backcourt side of half court, right in the middle of our cheerleaders.
Right in front of our student section. So
22 seconds left. Madison's ball down 1 possession, down 2 points. 22 seconds left, though, is a lot of time to get a good quality shot up, tie or lead. I would imagine they're not going to want a rush shot. If you're Rook Sutton, what are you doing here on offense?
And, yeah, you run up. I mean, you don't run the clock too far down because the clock can't stop now, right, with no timeout. So just try to get.
The clock doesn't stop when a ball goes in for high school.
Right. So you try to get something going to the basket, try to get a quick 2, and then try to clean up the board. Because if you're unsuccessful, at least you can foul and try to get one more possession out of it. So I'd go right out of the gate.
With all their size and legs, you got Mia Walsh on the floor. You got, so from Madison, Mia Walsh is on the floor. Sloan Humphreys on the floor. Camry Call.
How tall is that 13?
They don't list their heights and weights or the heights, but I want to say she's all 6'2", 6'3". She's their stud volleyball player. Their back-to-back state champion volleyball program. She's a real deal. She's an outside hitter. I mean, I've watched her several times. She's a killer.
Hearing some barking there from the student section. So a little bit of pressure from the home crowd there. Ellie Boyle, pretty good at defense there.
Just pushing the defense off the side. Shot off long. No good.
You called foul on the 3?
Eric called foul on the 3.
Oh, my.
Yeah. Mason Stokes called for the foul on the 3. I'll be honest with you. Our parents don't like that. Did you see it?
I didn't see it.
Did you see it?
I didn't see it.
I saw it tip ball, but I didn't see it. Where's the instant replay on this, TH?
I've got it. It's got to learn how to use it.
I don't think what our parents don't like is the position that they saw the official in and compared to where the call was made.
Well, if you
fell a little late, too.
You did feel late, but I think that's a lot to the noise. First shot goes down. Camry Call drops her first. Brings the game within 1, 52-51. Where she to make. She got 3 foul shots to go. Two to go. That's her 16th point of the game. Second shot about to go up. Upended and tie ball game. That is her 17th point of the game. 10.2 seconds left. Tie ball game, 52-52. Madison still has 1 to shoot. Camry Call, 1 to shoot. May take the lead. Ball 10 seconds. No timeouts left. Misses
it.
Rebound
tie
Thunder.
Game.
Jump ball.
Possession to Thunder Ridge. Possession.
8.8. Oh boy, this boys has gotten exciting. My voice is elevated a bit. I apologize. They're probably getting real loud in your ears. I apologize.
No timeouts, remember. So you got to run your play here without having a timeout.
A worst case scenario. I mean, you go to OT.
Right to the basket.
They down, but ball in hand. Mason Stokes dead corner shot, 3 ball.
And it's good! Good shot from Macy!
3 ball, Mason Stokes, and that's the game!
Great job!
Thunder
Shot
Ridge
from
wins
Macy
the
there.
game! Macy Stokes with the win, a dead ball corner 3! Thunder Ridge win 52-55, Thunder Ridge!
Cold-blooded there from Stokes, baby.
Great shot. What a finish! Wild! Wow, what a game! Macy getting
I love it, Macy.
Macy's crying. I love it.
I love it. You know that emotion.
Yeah, you're not holding that one, and that's awesome.
Yep.
Awesome.
You know, you think about that, and the girls have worked so hard over the last several weeks to get to this point where they can have a shot to get to that second seed, and the emotion, the hard work, and you know what you've put in yourself, and when that goes in, that makes you feel so good.
High fives from the coaches, smiles from the girls. Macy got a little motion to her. That might have been a touch on the overwhelming side for Ole Miss Stokes.
Yep.
Big time.
Big time shot.
You love the game. You love what happened. And I'll say this. Nevaeh had a wide open look at a 3 with about 4 seconds left, but she saw the pressure come out, and she saw that Macy was open, and you trusted your teammate there.
Absolutely. The shot was big time, obviously.
And it's senior night.
Pass.
You anticipate that Nevaeh is going to take that shot on senior night, but she saw it. She saw Macy, and we talked about it before the game started. The girls really are a team, and they love each other, and they want the best for each other. And kudos to Nevaeh for seeing that and making that pass and trusting Macy. You know, Macy didn't have a great second half of this game, but it doesn't matter because you still trust your teammates, and Nevaeh knows that Macy is a great player and a great shooter from that spot on the floor.
Yeah, I'm still digesting that. My goodness, what an epic finish to a game. My goodness, I wish I had history. I'd show that 100 times. That was an amazing shot. And you're right, boss. Nevaeh had an open look, and I would have had no shock if she had shot it. Probably would have gone in.
I was really surprised that Madison didn't pick up Nevaeh, even though she's 35 feet away from the floor. You got to kind of anticipate that Nevaeh would have taken that shot if you're Madison. So I'm surprised they didn't pick her up a little bit quicker than what they did. She could have stepped into that 3 and just once again saw that open Macy Stokes there. Number 0 from the corner, cold-blooded.
And
you love it.
She made 3 of those tonight.
Yeah.
That exact shot from that exact spot. She must like that dead corner over there on the far side in front of our student section. TJ, it has been just a real ride having you on.
Oh, it's been great, man.
Sorry.
My favorite part about the whole thing is Macy in tears after she made it. You would have thought you would have lost.
This is what high school basketball is all about, isn't it?
No, thank you guys for letting me come on. It's been really fun. Sorry my voice is shot, but hopefully my wife texted me and said I mumbled too much, so hopefully people understood me a little bit.
Yeah, it sounded great in my headphones. Makes you feel any better. The internet has a way of muddying up the sound. So
If there's one person we all can rely on to tell us where we're at, it's our spouses.
Yeah.
Love them to death, but they tell us where we're at.
yeah, my wife was honest with me too.
Yeah.
Real quick, Coach. So just redigest for our page. We still have 100+ people on the broadcast with us. The remainder for you, real quick. We'll cut you loose, and we'll finish up with this game. What's your outlook coming up? What you looking for? What you need to see out of your boys?
Yeah, I think we'd love to finish this road trip that we have with the next two road conference games. Try to get 2 more W's and be atop the conference heading into the rest of them at home. Is what we're looking forward to. I mean, it's game by game, brick by brick. So I want to get to Canyon Ridge, take care of business, and then meet Highland at the peak there for the number 1 seed as of now. Is what we're looking forward to doing, and I have a lot of confidence in these kids, and they have a lot of confidence in themselves. So I think we can get it done.
Well, we're happy, glad to hear it. We have the same expectations, and yes, Coach, let me be honest with you, super proud of you, proud of your boys, proud of the whole situation right now. You guys are playing well. It's fun. It's not just good basketball. You got good boys, and your coaches are teaching them good things and working hard. And
I love the coaching staff we have now.
Love what you're doing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I no disrespect to anybody, but I think we have the best coaching staff that we've had ever. And TJ, that's you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, I
It's on you for bringing that, those coaches in and teaching them where you want them to be and what you do there.
Yeah, well, thank you. I mean, it's really nice to see with basketball in high school that you see the supportive community, and a lot of these guys are out taking time away from their families and their jobs, and they're not getting paid, and they just do it because they love basketball and they love these kids, and it's nice to see selflessness like that. And great group of guys around these kids that are great examples and successful, and it's really nice to see how well they affect the kids, and the kids always warm up to them. So I'm really proud of the coaching staff, and the kids are playing their tails off. And I mean, it's all about the kids, and I love to see them succeed, and it's funner to win. And fortunately, we're getting a few wins under our belt, so I think everybody's enjoying it.
Well, it's exciting to watch. You're a fun ball club to watch. Saturday, Canyon Ridge. Varsity will play at 2 o'clock. You'll see Highland on the road in Pocatello. That's a 7:30 tilt for the varsity. We'll be there. Won't be calling the game. We'll be there watching, supporting, and then you come back. After that, you got Rigby on the road. Rigby at home.
Rigby home finally.
Yeah, Rigby at home on Thursday. It'll be our first home game in a hot minute, and then we'll be. I think we're live broadcasting that.
I think we are.
I think we'll Titancast that night.
Yep.
So maybe I'll be able to fix my technology and get you to be our first time. Boy, Coach, boss, we're up in our account right now. A lot of fans on with us tonight. Thanks for joining us. We really appreciate you guys joining us and support the show. Get in touch. We always need a little support. And technology costs some, and if not, just give us some kind comments. Anybody has comments to help us improve our game a little bit? We're always looking for constructive criticism.
Yeah, I already know I've been mumbling, so please don't put that in the comments.
So I think, Travis, you're going to recap scoring for us here. Why don't you do that real quick?
Well, on the Madison side, carrying stats, points. Let's go start with point stats. Tori Parker scoring 6, Sloan Humphreys scoring 11, Jalen Shaw with a point adding to the total. Mia Walsh 7 on the night. Aspen Boyce with 10. And Camry Call leading all Madison Bobcats with 17 points.
Quiet 17 from Camry.
Yeah, I didn't feel
but a great game from her.
She had those 9 points all on three balls in the first quarter.
Yeah.
In fact, I've seen her scores. Camry Call had 2. She had 2 3-balls in the first quarter. She had a easy bucket and a 3-ball in the second quarter. Scoreless in the third, and had the big 3-ball that brought them and tied them up, and then made all 3 of those fouls that tied the ball game up and gave them 1 point. Actually, 2 of the 3. Missed one of her third. So it had 3 free throws. On the Thunder Ridge side, Macy Stokes, 14 points, including that final
Game
buzzer-beating
winner.
game winner. Not going to let that one go without notice. Oh, boy's got a ball stuck.
On the upswing with the basket going up to the top.
Yeah, and our
Basketball
custodians,
stuck.
that is a hint from the custodians. Don't do that because they will keep on raising.
They can get it tomorrow.
They can get that buddy tomorrow or get a football out and start chucking it. This is going to be a sharp lesson learned for a young man over there.
Yep.
Good luck getting that ball out. Macy Stokes getting back into it. Finishes the game with 14 points. Allie Nielsen, 11. Macy looks like she led the ball game with 14. Ellie Boyle, 2. Mia Taylor, 2. Kayla Kuntz, 10 points.
And 9 rebounds.
10 points, 9 rebounds. Just a rebound shy of a double-double. Devea Davenport passing up that last one and giving up that shot to Macy for the win. Gets her 13 points on the night. Lucy Puckmeyer with a nice 3-ball here down in front of us.
Big three-pointer at the end of the first half there.
Yeah, final score, 55 Thunder Ridge, 52 Madison. That's a big ball game. Assuming games go to scratch here, assuming that both Madison and Thunder will beat Highland and Canyon Ridge a second time each, really the Rigby games doesn't matter because Madison will still play Rigby one time, and it doesn't matter at that point. I mean, if they were to beat them, it could help. The tiebreaking scenarios have worked that way, but really, mathematically, Rigby's in as number 1 right now. There's no real changing it. A loss could only shake up underlying standings. Thunder should go in, assuming go to scratch at 2, and to that first round bye, play the winner of the 3-4 match, which as it stands right now will be Madison and Highland at Madison. So a lot of basketball yet to be played.
For sure. And you're going to celebrate tonight if you're Thunder Ridge, but you know the district tournament is still in front of you. You love having the momentum that you got tonight, and we've had great momentum the last couple weeks with our girls playing the best ball that we have. But you know that district tournament's in front of you, and pretty likely that you're going to see Madison again in the district tournament, and you got to know that they're going to bring it. They're going to want to win that game just as much as Thunder Ridge wanted to win tonight.
I will say I think in the district tournament, location will matter.
I agree.
And so the home court advantage is so palpable in high school boys and girls basketball. And given that now, if things, again, go the way they should on paper, Ryder Portman pulling that ball down for him, nice job quarterback. Assuming things go the way they should on paper, we'll see at least a game or 2 guaranteed to be at home. Title game is likely going to be in Rigby at this point. Rigby will host Canyon Ridge in the first round. They have an automatic bye into the championship game, which will be at their place. I don't foresee Rigby having a challenge with Canyon Ridge. So let's forecast already a title match on the second Tuesday of tournament at Rigby. Let's just hope Thunder Ridge is in it.
Absolutely.
A lot of basketball to be played yet, though, so don't count the chickens before they hatch, right, Coach?
That's right.
You said you play every game like you're down 5, so we're going to play every game like we're down 5.
Brick by brick.
And I'll say this. I thought our girls played tonight in the second half like we were down 5 the whole half. Even though we took the lead, we were still playing like we were down 5. We were aggressive on defense, took the ball to the hole, did great box outs tonight.
Good rebound.
Game plan from Coach Boyle worked tonight.
I would say so. All 6 of her bowl points came into play. All of them got carried out, and the win came in for Thunder Ridge. So it's going to take me, guys, about a half hour to pack all this mess up, and I would like to get home at some point tonight. So
yeah, you deserve to get home.
About time we're going to sign off right quick. Coach, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on.
Thank you. It was really fun.
People don't know how much you're just a fun dude. Every season,
his wife's laughing on the back at home on
the views just went down by 1.
Your wife just signed off when she heard it. You're a fun dude to have around. The boys love you. You got a real clever, witty sense of humor. You got to keep me on my toes for sure. A little bit of a smart mouth sometimes. That's what makes me laugh. I like it.
But you hear me talk to the refs, so you're one of the only ones to hear the thing come out of my mouth. The refs.
And that, there's several times where I've just laughed out loud from the scores table, and you've been the reason for every one of them. Again, pleasure having you on. It's been a treat. We had Dan Andresen on. We wouldn't mind having him on again to speak the referee's perspective. It's nice to get the coach's perspective, and to hear, get our patrons and viewers to hear, how you guys think and what's going on in your minds as you're trying to sort through critical and tense moments, and how you coach your girls and your boys to relax a bit and you trust the game plan. And again, to Coach Boyle's point, game plan worked. I mean, it was right down the barrel this week.
Yeah, she did a good job tonight.
Yeah.
So just let our viewers know, bring up our TitanCast schedule here. Our next scheduled TitanCast is going to go on January 22nd. Hoping to get that one in. That will be the boys basketball game home against Rigby. And then after that, we look at girls district tournament play starting on February 3rd for the next girls TitanCast that we are really hoping to get done and get on the schedule for that. So we'll kind of look forward to that. So love having our viewers. Appreciate all the support we get from our community. Just as a principal of school, I love where we live. I love where we're at. I love our community, and appreciate all the viewers just jumping on and watching our games.
One more time, I'll apologize for my mid-first quarter locker room slip. I forgot. I hope I wasn't on air. I really hope I wasn't. Don't know. No one's told me yet, so that's good. But if that's the case,
Everybody gets a mulligan.
I hope so. I'll take my freebie on this one. Reminder that we are amateur hacks. We know it. We're just doing our best and having a little fun, trying to draw a little awareness to our kids. And we sure have some wicked fun doing it. Win, lose, or draw, these are good times. So appreciate you, Coach, being on with us.
Yeah, thanks again.
Boss, I'm out. You got to sign us off tonight.
Yep, great. So just sign us out here. Once again, Thunder Ridge wins it on a Macy Stokes 3-ball with 1 second left. 55-52. Thunder Ridge wins the game. And we're signing off.